right? Whatever. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? What's up, you guys? It's your girl Brandy, and I am back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what's good? What's poppin'? I hope you guys find my content amusing, also very much informative. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a part of the family. I talk about everything from dating and lifestyle, leveling up, things of that nature. And also, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And last but not least, share this video with a friend if you find it informative. And also, you can follow me on Instagram at _TheBrandySheree_. I also put all of that down in the description box below. And without further ado, let's get into the video. I was in the process of washing my hair and then I just quit. So I woke up this morning with the mindset that I was going to wash my hair today, go work out, and then shoot the video, right? None of that happened. I had to end up getting up, going to the rental car place, long story. Came back, ate breakfast, went to sleep, woke up, was like, okay, I'm gonna do my hair now. Literally, all I got was to putting water on it, and then I was like, you know what? No, I don't have time for this right now. I'm going to shoot the video, then go to the gym, and then wash my hair. So here I am right now about to give you guys a video. It is now 12:44. I am terrible. I was supposed to be doing this first thing in the morning, but something came up. Today we're going to be talking about dating basics 101, also titled Keep Your Standards High. Do not lower your standards for anyone. This video is sponsored by Facetory. I have been with Facetory for about 2 years now. I love the company. I really will say, out of any face mask I've ever had, which Neutrogena is running a good neck and neck, but I think Facetory is the most, has the most variety of ingredients. The face, I mean, their stuff is like, it's like chef's kiss. You cannot, like, I know the brand is still a smaller brand compared to like other skincare brands, but I will say for them to be as small as they are, they're really dominating the face mask industry. And if you guys have not heard of them, you should definitely check them out. K-Beauty skincare brand. K-Beauty means Korean beauty skincare brand. It was founded by two young ladies. I cannot think of their name at this moment, but they're pretty behind the scenes, everything. They're kind of not always right in the face. So what I love about their products are they're affordable, they're approachable, and overall they're functional. So me being a very dry skinned individual, finding skincare products that are not too overbearing, that dries out my skin more than I would like them to, Facetory to me has the perfect balance. Facetory actually has so many different face masks for different skin types, like, and they're really affordable, you guys. Like, I think I purchased a pack of them recently for like maybe $30, and it was probably like 10 or 4, like probably between 10 and some change. So basically you can literally buy a pack of face masks for less than $30 and then some, you know what I mean? So I think like for one, it's like $1. Sometimes they have like crazy sales, you guys. You've got to check them out. I'm telling you, you can use my code. My code is BrandyBrown20 at checkout, and you'll get 20% off of your order. That is actually a very generous amount for a sponsor or an ambassador to give away for their price range. Is literally like a steal. I love about the brand, they have these cute little headbands that I had this when I first became an ambassador. Then when my sales are really good and I sold over a certain amount in sales, I got the blue one, which actually just released. And aren't they just doll? Like, oh my gosh. So I think today I'm gonna wear the blue one. You guys, so usually when I first start my skincare routine, especially at night, I like to put on my diffuser because it just truly relaxes me. Today I'm using lavender. I got this, I believe, from Amazon, I think. and I am using peppermint. So I know this is not necessarily required, but it's just something that I do, and I like having my little diffuser next to me when I'm doing my skincare, or just in another room. It doesn't have to necessarily be right up under me, but it just really helps. And if you guys do this, or you guys, you know, 'cause a lot of us, we like to set the tone. Like if you have a bath, you know, you like to use like maybe you throw some petals in the water, or maybe you like candles, kind of like that. I like to use my diffuser because we all know essential oils is very relaxing. It helps me sleep. It just helps me like calm down. So all right, y'all, so I have my makeshift steamer, which is nothing but boiling hot water in a glass bowl. And while I'm talking to you guys, I'm going to be steaming my face. Do not judge me. I do not own a steamer. I unfortunately invest my money into other things and things I should, but my esthetician said this is an okay thing to do as long as you don't scorch yourself in the process of transferring the water from the pot into the bowl. Yes, let's go ahead and get started with the video. Okay, so ask yourself, like, you know, if you guys watched my last video, I will leave it in the cards. When it comes down to dating, and by the way, I am using the Pacifica Seafoam Complete Face Wash Cleanser. This is not Facetory, so I had ordered the cleanser from Facetory. I'll leave it in this video somewhere around here. Their mushroom, I think it's mushroom and shaka oats or something like that cleanser. It's one of my favorite cleansers, and it's a really good cleanser for people with dry skin as well. So yeah, so when it comes to dating, I feel like dating is like living in the jungle, or what I would imagine living in the jungle would be, right? Because we're animals, you know what I mean? And unfortunately, everything in wildlife is changing all the time. I mean, we see the forest fires, we're seeing the Amazon literally dwindling away. By the way, yesterday was Earth Day. So this is perfect. Like, the Amazon's literally dwindling away, and a lot of us humans, when it comes to dating, are failing. Just crashing and completely burning. And unfortunately, the dating scene is almost like taking a trip to the Amazon and being disappointed. And it's supposed to be one of the most amazing places on earth, right? The biggest rainforest in the world. And dating is one of the most popular things when it comes to social interaction, right? We're always talking about what we want, dating, marriage, love. Overall connectivity is a very popular thing, but yet a lot of people are very disappointed in today's society when it comes to dating. And I'm one of those people. It's like you're constantly trying to navigate and constantly trying to figure out what exactly you want and what you're looking for. So we're clear, sexual relationships and situationships are not considered relationships, okay? Those are called convenience relationships, right? So I'm talking about situations where you're trying to find a potential partner to either marry or, you know, start a family with, whatever, in a third, right? So unfortunately, situationships and sexual relationships do not fit in that category, because 9 times out of 10 they don't end well, right? I mean, I feel like anybody can really say that's the truth, because it is. First thing you need to ask yourself is, am I working? What do I want? And I said that in my last video. I'm not going to go into that as much, but you do need to ask yourself, what am I looking for? Am I looking for something specific? Because if you're not, don't go into the dating game. Don't date. Do not actively date. If you're just trying to have fun and maybe you just got out of a relationship, don't get back into that, because you're going to find yourself with a headache and popping Tylenols and Advils because you're just constantly you're not ready. Okay, you're not ready. So don't do that. Ask yourself, am I looking for what I would consider convenient fun? So I think sugaring, even though sugaring can be considered dating, is convenient fun. Convenient fun can fall into categories of 3 things. Conversation. When you're single, 9 times out of 10, you're lonely, right? You're not living with anyone. You might have kids, but you don't have a partner in your life. You want conversation. So you're seeking someone to go out with, do things with, but maybe you're not necessarily ready to commit. But you don't have a real end goal in mind. It's more so just for the convenience of the person. So maybe conversation, or and some people like going on dates and having experiences. That is more so convenient fun. Any type of, sexual relationship is convenience, right? Because you're getting something out of it. It's mutual. But it doesn't have necessarily a real motive behind it. It's more so like, oh, I just want to experience this because I haven't had this in a while, but I'm not ready to commit to anybody in a serious way. So ask yourself, is that you? Also ask yourself about if you're looking for something more casual. So maybe you're not necessarily looking for anything out of a person. Maybe you're just looking for anything with no attachment and mostly just sex. Unfortunately, this is a category that I will put a lot of people in. Some people are truly just not ready to get in relationships. They just want to have casual sex and they won't admit it. So let's fast forward a little bit. Let's say you checked off all those things. Maybe that's not what you want. Maybe you're like, I'm ready for something serious, right? I'm ready for something with some substance. Like, okay, I'm done playing games with these people. Like, I'm about to step back in. I'm about to put my jersey back on. I'm getting back in the game. You feel me? So you find a person, whether it's a male or female or whatever that you're into, and the person is, you're getting to know the person. So maybe you're noticing some things that you don't necessarily know how to deal with. For example, texting this guy, he's a great guy. He checks majority of your boxes when it comes to things that you are looking for. But unfortunately, he sucks at texting. He only talks to you when it's convenient for him to talk to you. You're not really engaged in his, what would you could say or call his daily activities, right? So you're not getting the good morning texts. You're not getting the good night texts. To understand that there is a difference. Oh, by the way, I am using Upcircle face scrub. It's a coffee scrub. It is found at Ulta. If I can find it on the site, I will leave it somewhere on the screen. Let's understand that there is a difference between someone who has less experience versus someone who doesn't put any effort in at all. We all know those people. We're not gonna sit here and lie and say we don't know those people. There are some guys who just, or women or whoever, just don't know how to be in a relationship. So that's someone who I would consider with less experience. But I feel like no effort is more so like, y'all might have each other on social media and you text him good morning or you text her good morning. She gets on social media like an hour later. So obviously, she's seen your text, but she don't get a text back until 1 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock in the afternoon or maybe 6 o'clock in the afternoon. That's called no effort. If a person is that rude or disrespectful, then that's not the person for you. At that point, that's showing you a red flag. No one is that busy that you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram or you're on whatever that you can see the last time they were online and they just don't hit you back at all. There's no excuse. I used to do that. I'm so busy. Girl, I wasn't doing nothing. I'm gonna keep her, I wasn't doing shit. So it's just, you're not interested. They're not interested, move on. Hanging out, sis, is not a form of dating. And I'm being completely and 100% honest. Hanging out is like supposed to be the new norm. The Netflix and chill. The come over, I want to see you. Let's hang out, let's talk. You think they really want to talk? I don't think they want to talk. I'm just being completely honest. I don't think they want to talk. I think they want to body talk. But if you know, if you're down with that, you're okay with that, that's fine. But don't cry when things don't go your way. Okay, I'm talking about traditional dating. You need to abolish the whole Netflix and chill, smoke and chill, all that stuff. It's just not there for me. I'm sorry. It's just not there. Let's abolish that. It's not a date, sweetie. Don't let these people fool you into thinking that that is a part of what it is, because it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. If a person can't take you out and, you know, court you, and a lot of people, do you know that a lot of people don't even know what courting means? If they can't take you out on a date like any normal person or a respectable person would, then there's no reason for y'all to even be interacting, because what is the point? So if they're offering, basically they're offering that to you and you take it, you know, maybe you go over there. Let's say, sis, you go over there, right? And I'm talking mainly to the women, because I feel like the other way around is really not that common. But you go over there and you like, oh, we're just gonna hang out, smoke and chill, nothing's gonna happen, right? Yeah, it's all cool at first until he starts touching your leg. Then he starts touching your thigh. Then y'all sit here smiling at each other. Well, I am grown, so whatever happens, happens. And then boom! And then we want to be taken serious, but we keep putting ourselves in these unserious situations. So if this person cannot take you out and at least a couple dates, and you're grown, so you can do what you want to do. Don't listen to me if you feel like that's how you are, you don't care, whatever. But this is like, if that's what you do, that's what you do. But unfortunately, those type of situations do not lead for longevity. It does not equal longevity. So you have to be very mindful of that. Like, I'm sorry, but if you can't take me out, I don't need to go to your house. I have a couch of my own. I have a TV of my own. I don't need to go to your house to do something I can do at my house. Why do I need you there? Explain. So the next thing I'm gonna do with skincare, I'm going to use my toner. This is e.l.f.'s Super Toner. This is a great toner for dry skin. It has brightening fruit acids. This actually is one of the best toners I ever had, and it has a lot of great reviews. So I would definitely invest in that. All this stuff I have is affordable, just so you guys know. I am starting to get more into luxury skincare, but all the stuff that I have today are very much affordable. Coming over late at night is not acceptable. If it is 2 o'clock in the morning, and depending on where you are and the restrictions that are out here now, a lot of places are going back to their regular scheduled programs, and they're staying later. So if this person calls you at like 2 o'clock in the morning, their favorite bar just closed, and now they're like, oh, can I come over? I'm drunk. Drunk texting is another thing that's very popular with that. They're like, hey, I want to come over. Absolutely not, sis. Like late night action and all that stuff. That's what they want. They can go home if they want to. Why you? Do you live down the street? I don't know. But we don't do that. He can call his friend, he can call a cab, he can figure something out. The bartender, if you've been in a certain industry, you know about this. They're supposed to make sure you have a ride home. Okay, so I'm back, and I am back. It's about an hour later because I ended up having to do some stuff. So I am back, and my skin feels amazing. I hope you guys can see the glow. You see that glow? But yeah, so like that's one of their newer face masks. So I like it. I approve. Brandy Brown approves. And you know where you can get it and whose discount to use. Right? Okay. So moving forward, because we still got a couple things to cover. So the next thing I want to talk about is if sex is their main priority. You guys have only been on like one date specifically, and maybe it was a decent date, you guys really hit it off and things like that, but now they're kind of like, all right, well, I did what I was supposed to do, so let's see what else I can get out of the person, right? So maybe like after a couple more interactions, now they're a little bit more pushy about the topic of sex. Unfortunately, that happens in a lot of situations. You don't have to fall for that. You don't have to fall for that. But I'm actually about to use the Facetory Calming Glow Oil. This has oats and squalene in it. Hopefully it focuses. It probably won't, but yeah. So this is what I'm about to put on my face as an oil base to it. Now that my essence has sunken into my skin and completely absorbed. But yeah, so they're really pushy about sex. Like maybe they're like constantly trying to get you to their house, or they feel like, or they're trying to convince you verbally that you should just give it up at this point because they did what they were supposed to do. But the conversation, like, it's not really about getting to know you anymore, but more so starting to be more flirtatious, maybe a little bit more touchy-feely. Maybe either is not really motivated to invite you out anymore, or so much of the courting has stopped and more like, okay, I did what I was supposed to do. Now this is what I want from you. You know what I mean? And that to me is not a sign of any type of seriousness, any type of longevity. But yet a lot of women fall for this because they feel like, well, they feel pressured into having to give up your pearl because now they done did A and B, but now they're like, forget C because this is what I want. Don't do that. If you're looking for something more meaningful, avoid this at all costs. Most of these type of people literally show it on their sleeves. Like on their sleeves, like they literally show this. So you have to make the call and like, no, not at all, no. Another thing that I learned over time and something I truly believe in is how they date you is how they will love you. So if they're putting in minimal effort, if they're not really showing you why they should be priority, or they're not even giving you any reason for you to take them seriously, then if you decide to commit to this person, or you're deciding to deal with this person, you're going to be dealing with a lot of nonsense versus dealing with a person who genuinely wants to be with you, a person who genuinely wants you in their life. A lot of times women confuse the two and they think that because a man took them on a date or a man surprised them with something, like now all of a sudden he's for me. Like so the stuff that you're dealing with today and the stuff that you're dealing with right now and that you're letting them slide is going to be that's going to be the process in today. That's what you're going to have to look forward to when you're dating them. It's not going to change. Very rarely does it change right away. Most of the time a person has to leave in order for things like that to be fixed. So that's basically what I mean by that. And you know, that's just kind of how I looked at it. That's kind of what I've learned over time. So yeah, the beginning, and with that being also said, the beginning of what you guys start is basically going to set the tone for the relationship. So the last thing I want to talk to you guys about, because I don't want to make this video long, and the last two products that I'm going to show you guys. So this product that I have in my hand is also from Facetory. This is their Me, Myself, and I cream that I put underneath my eyes to get rid of my bags, because my bags have bags. And remember that on SpongeBob? My bags have bags. And I just love a nice eye cream because I have dark under eyes, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that before, because unlike some people, I am very unapologetic about being on YouTube with no makeup on. Because why? If I want to get dolled up, I want to get dolled up, and that's just how I am. So let the eye cream sit. Now I just did this completely backwards. I was supposed to put my moisturizer on first, but I might even skip the moisturizer because I don't need any more moisture at this point. But this moisturizer is a super hydrating moisturizer from Elf, a part of their skincare collection, along with their toner that I have, and I also have their eye cream in my Skin Cosmetics refrigerator. But these are this is actually a really good hydrating product for women or a person with drier skin. So basically those are the products I want to show you guys today. If you guys do want a little bit more detailed skincare video and a separate video, no dating series, none of that, let me know, because I am going to start testing out a couple more products, not only from Facetory but also from other brands. I want to get more into that as far as the lifestyle aspect of my channel, so just let me know how you feel about that. But the last point I want to talk about is probably the most important one. Be okay and accept if things just do not work out. A lot of us as people, we decide or we think that we have to stay and fight because that is what people expect from you. But not all battles are worth fighting for. You have to pick your battles, and some battles are just really not worth it. Be okay, like if that person didn't work out, or you guys are getting to know each other but the person falls off, or things just kind of go the separate way, or things aren't going your way, or it just ended. You have to accept it and move on. A lot of us need to stop holding on to things that are just not meant to be for the fact or the sake that we don't want to fail, or we don't want to seem like we don't have, or we just have bad luck. We don't have bad luck. We just are not meeting the right people, and we're letting the wrong people have too much of us. So don't give up or lose hope. Obviously, I would not want you to lose hope in any of these situations, because it's life. It doesn't mean you won't get married. It doesn't mean that you won't find the person. It doesn't mean that you won't ever be happy. You're just not finding the right people right now. And with that being said, continue to date. Keep dating the right way. Keep those standards high. Don't lower the standards for these buffoons out here, because a lot of them are exactly that, buffoons. And overall, keep those standards high. I really want you guys, if anything that y'all get out of this series, this dating series, that you know not to lower your standards, because it's like a cause and effect situation. Because you let these people lower your standards, this is the effect that you're gonna get. And I'm doing this because I had to come to that realization myself. But all in all, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And here goes my spiel. If you guys have made it this far, you might as well subscribe and join the family. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it with a friend if you think that they can use this information or find it helpful. Follow me on Instagram at _TheBrandySheree_. I need a lot of love over there. But I will say I'm not as active over there. But if you follow me, I'll follow you back. Like, I'm not one of those YouTubers. So just hit me up, send me a DM or whatever. Say, hey girl, I came from YouTube. I finished your video. I love it. I'm giving you a follow if you wouldn't mind following me back. I got you, girl. Anyway, and also, if you guys have anything that you want to add to this video, leave it in the comments. I'm loving the interaction I'm getting from women. I'm loving the interaction I'm getting from people in general. I'm gonna leave it there, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.